Hi everyone. Just a little project I've been doing. I've been trying to compile all the stories of my travels, which aren't many. I lived in Prague for about 2 years. I was an English teacher there. Nice little stories there, but one story that kind of pokes in my memory, and it's one I just can't, it doesn't work well in writing. It's more of a visual story. After I stopped my contract at the gymnasium, I went to work for a nightclub called Radost FX, and it's there on Copernicus Street, I think in Prague 1, right behind the National Museum. And it was a vegetarian restaurant, cafe, and it had a nightclub downstairs. So it was really one of the more trendier places in Prague, and most Pražans could not afford it. But I worked there, and it was a good little job, and I had a lot of fun. My primary duty was a prep chef. And I worked upstairs in a little kitchen, and then I would have to come downstairs to get the pots, pans, and utensils. Well, one day they hired this cute, sweet little girl to be the dishwasher. And all the pots and pans were in her station. And she couldn't speak English very well. Not a lot of Czechs could, and ones that did, they were kind of, didn't want to talk to you anyway. But we developed a rapport through sign language. For example, if I need a ladle, I would say, ladle, ladle. And, or spoon, big spoon. Big pot, little pot. And then I need both hands, so big pot, little pot. Or I just point to it. So after a while, we just had our communications. I'd signal to her, and she'd give it to me, and it worked out great. Well, one day the upstairs bathroom backed up. A common occurrence in that old Czech plumbing. They're still getting everything up to code. So I didn't know how to ask her for a plunger. So my answer was simple as I went down, and the plunger, of course, was in her station. So I pointed to it, and it looked like it was pointing to her. Then I did a motion like this. Then I made a sound. So it was pretty much like this. As you can probably imagine, she stared at me like I was deaf. I didn't think she understood me, so I did it again. She still didn't understand me. She was backing up against the wall. I was about to cry, and then I realized, another person, some people would think I'm harassing the poor girl. Then I talked to one of the managers, have them calm her down, and they didn't have me arrested, and I guess her brother didn't come to kick my tail. So that's one of my product stories. So I should have found the Czech word for plunger. It's just laziness on account, but if you in Prague and ask for plunger, don't go to him or something. Okay, that's the tape.